Guys, I want to show you this clip, and it's a really, really good example of what I mean by the war on femininity, which is waged by feminism. So take a look.
It would be very attractive to me to have a guy treat me like a woman. What does that mean? That you would be treated like a normal woman, okay? What do you mean a normal woman? Like any other woman on the street, and not make it this big trans thing or this or that, just a normal relationship. So you know what, Caitlyn Jenner, you are a normal woman right now, today. A man is not, you don't need a man to make you a woman. Well, no, that's true. A woman can make you a woman. Oh yeah. I think it's a thing. It's a thing that women do. We look to men to give us self-worth, and it's the thing that we need. I think now that you're in the sisterhood, you have gone to such trouble to become a woman. Don't be a stupid one. Be a smart one.
All right. So now let me break down this clip piece by piece.
It would be very attractive to me to have a guy treat me like a woman.
So notice what happens here. Notice the music that's played. Suddenly everything goes serious, and this woman here, the blonde lady, she's actually transgender. She's actually born a man, tried to become a woman, of course, didn't really become a woman, just pretends she's a woman, but whatever. So notice the look on her face. It's a look of disapproval, of concern, because Caitlyn Jenner, Bruce Jenner, just said he wants to be like a traditional woman. He just wants to be like any other woman on the street. Let's keep playing.
What does that mean?
What does that mean? Well, we know what it means. It's the great taboo of being feminine. The great evil of being a feminine woman, which feminism, mainstream feminism, shames.
That you would be treated like a normal woman, okay? What do you mean a normal woman?
Uh-oh, a normal woman being a traditional feminine woman. Bruce wants to be feminine. Bruce wants to get on his knees and serve the cock.
Like any other woman on the street, and not make it this big trans thing or this or that, just a normal relationship. So you know what, Caitlyn Jenner, you are... Prepare
yourself for the feminist fucking pep talk, which is nothing more than a shaming repression of female sexuality by the so-called women's empowerment movement.
You are a normal woman right now, today. A man is not... You don't need a man to make you a woman. Well, no, that's true. A woman can make you a woman. Oh, yeah.
Wrong! You have to understand, and as Bruce Jenner looks down, somewhat bashfully, as if he can't even be honest with his so-called friend who's there to help him, no, sorry, transgendered blonde lady, whatever your name is. The truth is that femininity is all about serving masculinity. Femininity is all about being submissive to masculinity. Okay, it's inherent in the biology. Okay, this is why 50 Shades of Grey is a worldwide phenomenon. Women who are heterosexual, who are straight, who are in touch with their femininity, naturally want to serve a man. But it's funny that the feminist movement, which claims to be pro-woman, shames women who like to be feminine. Ronda Rousey calls women who want to be like this, who want to be feminine, calls them do-nothing bitches. Now, in the context of her statements about the DMB, Ronda Rousey specifically mentioned millionaire, women who just want to fuck millionaires and do nothing. I don't know if Ronda Rousey's also includes, let's say a housewife who serves her husband and raises and nurtures her own children, which is a noble, essential function in life. But you see that there's a sort of a push to shame feminine women. And the mainstream feminist movement is anti-femininity. It might as well be called masculinism for women. So it's incredibly ironic that Bruce, everybody, we applaud, yeah, good job, Bruce. Bruce Jenner and transgenders in general if you want to become a woman physically in terms of changing your body, we applaud that and it's socially acceptable and we're supposed to be respectful of these people. But you can get a sex change to become a physical woman in terms of the body and the gender, but you're still not allowed to be a woman in terms of your personality, in terms of your life choices, your emotions. You're not allowed to be feminine. Femininity is a crime, ladies and gentlemen. The mainstream feminist movement has made femininity a fucking crime. Okay? Luckily, most women are still heterosexual and they still embrace their femininity. But the truth is that femininity is under siege. The only place a woman has nowadays to be truly feminine, 100% vulnerable and feminine, is behind closed doors in the bedroom. That's the only place a woman can be feminine, when she's having sex with her man, when she totally submits to him. But the moment she walks out of that bedroom, she has to adopt the, oh, I'm an independent, empowered woman, I don't need no man, persona. And the truth is that a lot of women are not happy doing this. And Bruce Jenner, ironically, which you're not a woman, you're a man, is this whole conversation is a great fucking example of how feminists shame femininity. Bruce Jenner wants to be a feminine woman, and he's not allowed to.
I think it's a thing. It's a thing that women do. We look to men to give us self-worth, and it's the thing.
That's the nature of the feminine. The truth is that straight men look to women to get self-worth. This is why so many men are going to the gym, lifting weights, building a bunch of muscle, because they're trying to impress women. Men and women who are straight do things to impress the opposite sex so they can get the enjoyment of the opposite sex. If you're feminine, you lack masculinity, so you crave masculinity. If you're masculine, you lack femininity, so you crave femininity. All right? This is why, a woman wants to be penetrated by a man's big, strong, erect penis, but a man wants to be embraced by the vagina, the female, warm embrace of the vagina embracing the penis. It's almost metaphorical in a sense, but it's there physically as well in the act of sex between a man and a woman. So really what feminism is a bitter, resentful rejection of inborn biology and inborn masculinity and femininity.
We need, I think, now that you're in the sisterhood,
the sisterhood. Sisterhood is powerful. Join us now. Sisterhood is so powerful that if one of your sisters wants to be a feminine woman, you're gonna fucking shame her. Feminists claim to be pro-choice. Feminists are like, yeah, they'll fight for a woman's choice to abort her kid. But if a woman wants the choice to be a feminine woman, feminists will shame you and attack you for it. Great example. Female actor Kaylee Cuoco from the show Big Bang Theory had to apologize to feminists because she said she likes to be a traditional housewife who cooks for her husband. So the truth is, in fact, you can look that up, that's mainstream news. So the truth is that here is a prime example of the war on femininity. And it's kind of an ironic way to show the example, given that these are two actual men. But I guess it kind of does reiterate the point that feminism is actually masculinism. The idea of a woman wanting to just completely submit to a man, the idea of a woman liking a guy who comes in and sweeps her off her feet, the idea of a woman who really just wants to be completely taken by a man. This is something that is only allowed to be acknowledged in the fucking corner, second floor romance novel section at your local Barnes & Noble, hidden in the corner, People say, oh, the sacred feminine has been repressed. We have to restore the sacred feminine. And people think that the way to do that is through the feminist movement. Hilarious. You want to restore the sacred feminine? You stop shaming women for wanting to get on their knees and serve the cock. You stop shaming women for wanting to be feminine women. And the truth is that if you really want to look at who's pro-woman here, I think you're looking at them. Because the mainstream feminist is just a bitter, self-hating troll who's angry she's not getting the benefits of traditional heterosexuality. Maybe because she wasn't born with really attractive looks. But the irony, of course, is that part of the reason that men are so obsessed with women's looks nowadays is because feminism has the only remaining feminine thing left on the planet is a woman's body. Because she's not allowed to be feminine energetically, in terms of her personality, in terms of her personal life preferences. She's not allowed to do that. As you saw in this clip right here between Bruce Jenner and this other dude, woman, whatever the hell you want to call him, being a feminine woman is shamed. You're not allowed to do it. This so-called friend just deterred Bruce from being feminine. So when there's no femininity left other than a woman's body, men have to cling to physical appearance desperately because it's the last feminine thing left. And of course, it's just incredibly ironic again because Bruce Jenner is allowed and applauded if he wants to get the female body. Yeah, good job, transgender, we support you. But the moment Bruce wants to behave feminine, that's the crime. And even her friend shat his pants. So there you have it, a prime example. Let's finish this clip.
You have gone to such trouble to become a woman. Don't be a stupid one.
Bam! Right there. You have gone through so much trouble to be a woman. Don't be a stupid woman. So again, you're allowed to be the female gender, but you're not allowed to be a feminine woman.
Be a smart one.
Be a smart one. In other words, hate your vagina, hate your womb, hate your capacity to create and nurture life, hate being a fucking woman.
That's not very traditional, and I think that a man should really pay for the first date.
Fuck that. We're splitting the bill.